Hello, hello, hello. Very happy about my slow day at work today. That means I can give you a reading. Let's see what wants to come up for the collective I'm channeling for. I'm not getting anything intuitively. I don't feel like I'm cut off from my intuition though. So let's see what the cards want to say. They want to say a lot, and I'm not going to take all of that. I'm going to take the breaking point card though. So I might be talking to someone. The chair is broken. I'm heavy, but I'm not that heavy. And even if I was, don't pay attention to that. I might be talking to someone who is so overwhelmed by their own emotions. They've reached some sort of breaking point. This could be about burnout. This has something to do with a limit that has been reached. You've reached your final straw. You are emotionally overwhelmed. Okay. Ooh. I can pull them up with my foot. We have two cards coming out. Withdrawn and bluff. These are some negative, deep, emotional cards. Single, lonely, solitary, pretending, mask, exaggeration. This could be so many different scenarios. I could be talking to someone in a relationship that wants to get out of the relationship, that's feeling overwhelmed by the demands of the relationship. I could be talking to someone who's very much so single, craving a relationship, craving connection with someone. So take it all as it resonates. But what I'm sensing is a very deep, emotional, transformative point in your life at the moment. You've reached a breaking point and you're tired of pretending. You're tired of this loneliness. No matter how many people surround you, you feel lonely. You feel like every endeavor that you undertake is a solitary one. And sorry again for the sounds from the chair. Oh my God. It feels like you have to exaggerate your emotions just to feel them. We had heart fog coming out as the fourth card as well. So blocked emotions, messed up, sorry, mixed signals. It's like you're not connected to your own emotions right now. You feel very overwhelmed. I mean, I've been repeating that. So someone who's, maybe you're in therapy already. Some of y'all don't believe in therapy. I'm talking to all kinds of, this might be the most diverse collective I've talked to, and you guys are feeling negative emotions for all kinds of different reasons. You are loyal though. We have loyalty and hoping coming out. You are loyal to your dreams. You are loyal to your own expectations. You are loyal to the faith you have in yourself and in the future you are making for yourself in collaboration with spirit. So very spiritual collective I'm channeling. Some of y'all could be religious, even all kinds of different religions. Your faith is being tested a bit. The hoping card is a star card for me, and the loyalty, this is, you trust though. Your faith is being tested, but you trust that whatever is coming is gonna pull you out of this dark space that you currently find yourself in. It's like you can't pull yourself out. This is like dark emotional quicksand. You need someone else to help you get out of there. And I think this loneliness is the worst part right now. Shared joy is double the joy. Shared pain is half the pain, and it feels like you have to kind of shoulder that burden by yourself right now. You might feel a bit of resentment. You might feel like people are only around you when you have something to show for your life, like when you're doing good. Yeah, emotional storm. This is, I want to take, yeah, this is the last card I'm going to pull. We have emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, affected coming out, as well as influences, attachment, third parties, peers. So I'm hearing that whether you are in a relationship, in a romantic relationship or not, this is all the people in your life. You are in a gray space. You are in a gray heart and head space at the moment. You feel lonely, regardless of the people around you. Even if you're in a romantic relationship, doesn't matter if you feel like you're not getting your needs met, your needs are not being met. You feel abandoned by the people in your life. You feel, and I'm hearing that you have to take responsibility for your own emotions. You cannot expect these people to understand your emotions if they don't even understand their own emotions. So what's coming through is emotionally intelligent, and sometimes that's overwhelming is what I'm hearing. Yeah, You feel restless. We have the Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse, as well as the Tower in the reverse. So this is personal transformation, especially when it comes to your mind. You feel, this is also my burnout card. This is what I've been getting from the very beginning, 444 in the timer. You're going through a personal transformation right now, and you're scared of the changes that this transformation will bring, but you also know that you cannot keep pretending. You're tired of bluffing when it comes to how strong you really are, what you can really endure. So what I'm hearing, you feel unfocused at the moment, like you don't know whether, no matter where you go, it's the wrong direction to walk in when it comes to your personal relationships. We have the Judgment card coming out here. There's a reckoning. You are going through this transformation to get one step or two steps or three steps closer to your own truth. You have an inner calling when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to the way you want to be in relationships with the people around you, the way you want to act. You don't want to be a people pleaser is what I'm hearing. You want to speak with integrity and confidence and grace. You want to be merciful. You don't want to be resentful. So right now it's like an ego death. It feels like an ego death. With the Breaking Point card as well as the Tower card in the reverse, this is like an ego death. And it might be not as obvious to the people around you as it is to you, how obvious these feelings you feel are impacting your life at the moment is what I'm hearing. Wait, I'm gonna take this one too. This is the Three of Swords as well as the Six of, I said Six of Cups, even though it's not the Six of Cups, it's a Five of Swords, and those cards are not similar at all. So Six of Cups is my inner child card, being triggered when it comes to childhood wounds, feeling kind of pushed out of the community, feeling pushed out of the group circle, feeling pushed out of your family, feeling like you're not being heard, feeling spoken over in your relationships, romantic, platonic, familiar relationships, anything like that. But with the Five of Swords coming out, this is like not being able to let something from the past go. But wanting to, you want to. You understand that you complaining is just gonna poison yourself. If you complain about a situation that you can't change, I just had a conversation with a customer about this very thing, so this might be a message, and I'm going to relay that message to you. She missed her train. Well, actually, she didn't miss it. There was no train driving here today, and she lives in a farther away part of the city, and she usually takes the train to go to work and come back home, and it didn't drive today. It didn't leave the station today because there was an issue. And she said instead of just going crazy and complaining about it, it will only harm her because she cannot change. The complaint will not change the situation. And I think this is what I'm getting. You realize that there's no point in holding this past resentment so close to your heart, because it can poison your heart. Your heart is currently confused, you know? So emotions that haven't been unpacked yet, haven't been dealt with from the past, are resurfacing to confuse you just a little bit more, and it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to go through this foggy emotional period just so you can kind of find a way yourself. I'm hearing you've been very dependent on the influence. I mean, we did have outside influences coming out here earlier, didn't we? Yeah, you're very emotionally dependent on the people in your life. Your happiness depends on them. This is reminiscent of bipolar and BPD. But again, I'm not a professional, so get professional mental health advice if you feel like you need it. This is just a tarot reading. I'm reading little paper cards, so take it as it resonates always. But yeah, it's time to give your heart a break. It's time to pull yourself back, pull your energy back, and try to deal with this solitude, because being lonely, surrounded by the people who are supposed to give you this feeling of community, is much worse than the loneliness you feel from actually being by yourself. And continue this loyalty, this undying loyalty to your dream. Continue being hopeful despite the pain you're feeling right now, despite the heartbreak that is troubling you at the moment, because that hope is going to pull you out of the quicksand. If no one else will, then you and your higher self are going to have to work together. And I think that's the best thing you can do at the moment. Be your own biggest influence. Good luck.